Welcome, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're alerted when I have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates. Hey, welcome back everyone. In my last episode, I shared my crypto watch list and I disclosed my positions, XRP with an average cost of 59 cents and Hedera or HBAR newly purchased at 8 cents. I also told you about the Hedera Governing Council. It's a collection of professionals that provide transparency, trust, and governance to the Hedera Hashgraph public ledger. The council is comprised of a select group of companies, institutions, and individuals from around the world that have been chosen for their expertise and commitment to the success of the Hedera Hashgraph platform. Some of the more notable members include Deloitte, Nomura, IBM, Fidelity, Google, LG, and Boeing. Now, people like Charlie Munger and the gold bugs, like Dom Pantaleo, will tell you crypto is worthless, but I feel crypto falls into two camps: novelty and real world utility. Now, I'm not knocking the novelty coins either. Many people have become fabulously wealthy because of them, but for me, I'm attracted to coins like XRP and Hedera because they do something. They provide a service or a function. They solve a problem, and in many cases, they can do it faster and safer than the existing technology. Well, today HBAR exploded to the upside, and at the time of this recording is trading at 0.1544, up over 69% over the past 24 hours. Now, the reason behind this impressive spike is one word: adoption. I have to give all the glory to God because even though I like this project very much, I did not know this headline was coming. From CoinGape today, breaking: Hedera and Archax enable first tokenized BlackRock MMF shares. MMF meaning money market fund. BlackRock MMF tokenized on Hedera by Archax, enhancing liquidity and investment opportunities via blockchain technology. Some of the story highlights include Archax expands tokenized MMF offerings by partnering with Onera. First multi-million-dollar MMF transaction executed on Hedera. Tokenized MMFs aim to enhance liquidity and reduce risk. From the article, Archax, a digital asset exchange broker and custodian based in London, has expanded its tokenization services to the BlackRock ICS U.S. Treasury Money Market Fund, or MMF. This undertaking is implemented in cooperation with the HBAR Foundation and is a major step forward in the merging of traditional financial assets with the blockchain technology. Now, I think more events like this are coming and would be happening for XRP, for example, if it wasn't for that ass pump, Gary Gensler, who, in my opinion, is the worst chair in the SEC's history and presides over the most corrupt market system so far. Instead of regulating our markets, he spends his time terrorizing the crypto space, which clearly should fall under the CFTC, in my opinion. As you can see from the chart, when you look back on all of HBAR's activity going back to late 2019, it's only been over 50 cents once in September of 2021, so I'm pretty excited about this coin's potential. Not investment advice or advisor. Today was a mildly disappointing day for AMC. Here's the 5-minute chart on your screen, which initially continued its trend higher to a high of 355, only to be muscled down to finish the day at 339, a loss of 3 cents or 0.88%. I think it's important to point out that AMC set a new 52-week low of 238 on the 16th, so we've had a pretty nice move in only 5 days. Now, put on your tinfoil hat because Uncle Frank has a whacked out theory on this article from the assholes at Benzinga who have never been fair or balanced towards us since this whole thing began. It's titled Analyzing AMC Entertainment Holdings Short Interest, and they've got a little chart there showing the increase, right? And it's over 40 million now. But from the article, AMC's short percentage of float has risen 16.15% since its last report. The company recently reported that it has 42.19 million shares sold short, which is 16.04% of all regular shares that are available for trading. Based on its trading volume, it would take traders 3.18 days to cover their short positions on average. Short interest is the number of shares that have been sold short but have not yet been covered or closed out. Short interest is important to track because it can act as an indicator of market sentiment towards a particular stock. An increase in short interest can signal that investors have become more bearish, while a decrease in short interest can signal they've become more bullish. Yeah, that counts for all stocks except highly shorted meme stocks. In this case, it could also mean that people who are outrageously short the stock already are shorting more in desperation to manipulate the price lower or to keep it from rising, and are finding it increasingly difficult to hide their activities by just marking short trades as longs and moving 60% of the trades into the dark pools. The appearance of this article makes me think that the alliance against us, the primes, market makers, and hedgies that are unified against us, may be starting to break apart. You see, I've been waiting to see who was going to kill this rally. Wedbush gave it a try. Remember, we had a couple up days, really good up days, and they came out of nowhere with a brand new price target cut. It made literally no sense at all. Okay, Adam Aron had just commented how unlikely bankruptcy would be. They just revised all the box office numbers up for 2024, 25, and 26. But Wedbush, we had 2 good days, and it was Wedbush's turn, to skunk the stock, right? So I'm still wondering who's going to be next, Adam Aron or Citi? Anyway, guys, short interest is up. Cost to borrow is elevated, over 2.3%. The number of shares available to lend and short are looking depleted. Only 20,000 left at the time of this recording. That could change by tomorrow morning. 1 million could show up. Don't forget, Max Payne remains at 3. What I'm trying to say is now would be a great time for a black or white swan to hit. Our enemies have their hands full, and I think this is becoming increasingly more difficult for them to control, especially in light of what happened with Trump and Citadel. There's a lot more eyes on them. I'm expecting Adam or Citi or some hit pieces to come to the rescue. You see, I'm really confused by Benzinga putting out an article like this because they know it excites the apes. It also attracts speculators or day traders, people I call piranhas. Well, anyway, Friday will be here soon, and so that means options expiration day will be here soon. Let's see who they're going to get to try to stop AMC in its tracks. And from just minutes ago, Tesla jumps on accelerated launch of cheaper cars. Despite reporting a revenue and earnings miss, investors cheered the EV maker's plan to fast-track more affordable models. Now, in the aftermarket session, I've got Tesla up 13.33% at the time of this recording. So I hope the shorts on Tesla are enjoying their evening. And Ripple XRP was in the news today, again from Benzinga. Ripple versus SEC heats up. Company refuses $2 billion fine, proposes $10 million. From the article, Ripple Labs is pushing back against the hefty fine proposed by the SEC in their ongoing legal battle over XRP. What happened? In a filing submitted on Monday, Ripple argues against the SEC's request for nearly a $2 billion penalty, instead proposing a civil penalty of just $10 million, CoinDesk reported. The SEC had previously urged the court to order Ripple to pay almost $2 billion, comprised of disgorgement, prejudgment interest, and a civil penalty. While the court did find Ripple violated securities laws through some XRP sales, it dismissed the SEC's broader claims regarding XRP sales on exchanges and through algorithms. Ripple's lawyers strongly criticized the SEC's proposed fine, calling it administrative overreach. They argue the SEC is acting as if they had won the entire case and proven reckless conduct by Ripple, which they say is not the reality. Additionally, Ripple contends the SEC is seeking disgorgement that is not legally permissible and a civil penalty far exceeding anything the SEC has obtained in a similar digital asset case. The filing also included a redacted section detailing Ripple's financial situation, arguing that with no net gains from the disputed XRP sales, there's nothing to disgorge. Now, I'd like to point out something. When Goldman Sachs, mismarked 60 million short sale orders as long, they were fined $3 million. When Citadel did the same thing over a 5-year period, deliberately, in my opinion, mismarking short sales as longs, SEC fine $7 million. But when it comes to my crypto coin, it's got to be $2 billion. Wow, am I sick of Gensler sticking his nose in crypto. And this made my day yesterday from Bloomberg. 2 SEC lawyers resign after agency censured for abuse of power in crypto case. Judge sanctioned regulator for gross abuse of power in March. Let's see more of this. Guys, I don't know what to make of this, so I'll just report on it and let you sort it out. Bitcoin's recent halving event could lead to a scenario where demand for the cryptocurrency surpasses its supply by up to 5 times, as per a fresh analysis by Bitfinex. What happened? Bitfinex's analysts have suggested that the halving of Bitcoin's mining rewards might lower the total value of new coins entering the market each day to around 30 million, CoinDesk reported on Tuesday. This is 5 times less than the daily average demand for U.S. spot ETFs. Furthermore, Cathie Wood's ARK Invest has suggested that Bitcoin could be primed for a rally of over 3,000% over the next 12 months as the cryptocurrency becomes less inflationary than gold following the halving. I don't know what to say. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.